So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Well, we've got to expect Frank Lampard to be central to pretty much everything here, Jim, haven't we?
Without a doubt. He'll be amongst the busiest players out there, doing everything from breaking up play, distributing balls left and right, and of course making all of those surging runs from deep, looking to meet the ball just around that deep.
Well, that's the signature move, of course. That's what makes him so prolific.
And what a move it is, and not many midfielders score that many goals, or are as clinical.
Now there's a... Mbappe! They've scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he spark a counter here? Rice. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Owen. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Messi is behind this one. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Messi! Serginho. Yamal. Rice wins the duel this time. Dundee United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Lampard. Messi. And it's Zielinski. Rice. Chouameni. That has been slung wide. Didn't quite work for him. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Silvestre getting forward. Vermaelen deals with that comfortably. Can he get on the end of this? Now, can they get him away? Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he is dashing away. Good running, strong. He's having a hit! And that's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a little off target. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a promising position.
There they go, hunting again.
Referee's given a throw. Chouameni. Lampard never out of the action for very long. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Owen. And here's Aubameyang. He's beat, and Aubameyang! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught napping. In it comes. And that has been knocked clear. And here's Aubameyang. And there's the shot! It's run loose here. Belletti. Zielinski. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? De Gea gets it clear. 5 minutes till the break. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good finish! Yamal really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Rice. Engages and forces him off the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Aubameyang. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
I'd like to draw
Any
your
thoughts on all
attention
this
to
so
the
far,
screen
Jim?
right now for
Well, it's
information
definitely
on
been a
our
game
shuttle
where
bus
both
service.
sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And the shot! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's shoots! Zanetti tries to clear. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Zielinski. Yamal. Stood up well to him there. Zielinski. And here's Messi. Lampard does really well to win the ball there. Oh, they could break here. Aubameyang. Silvestre cuts out the pass. Great vision. Vermaelen spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot! Just the wrong side.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Zielinski is there, and he can pick it up. And he's there to retrieve it. That's been slipped through. And here's Messi. Yamal. Well, that looks a decent ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish right from Top draw! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get free. Zielinski. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's Serginho. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
So what can they conjure from this one? Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Stam. Check, gets it away. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get it through? And it's been played through, and takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shot could be on. Great chance! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such
Real chance! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So we have movement
Messi.
on both benches.
Number 7.
Dundee United
Mbappe.
have their lead.
Number 10.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency.
Serginho.
Little doubt, that is a
Number
foul.
8. Zielinski. Coming on the field. Number 4.
No messing about, it is red.
Number 9.
Well, there is concern on the
Number
faces of the
21.
players standing around him here.
Batistuta. Number
Well, he waited a little
77.
while, but it does seem that the referee was
Number
eventually
17,
convinced that that was a
Henry.
clear enough chance he
Substitution.
denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, it's a vicious effort. No, he's not getting past him there. Aimed beyond the defence.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Knocks it into space. That ball looks a good one. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
And we have our very first corner. Rice gets it away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Dundee United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lampard gets into a good position. And the finish! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Kılıçsoy in the hunt and looking threatening. And the shot! Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Somewhat off target. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe! And he's there to belt it away. We are into stoppage time. Batistuta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guti. And it's been hooked away. And that is as far as it goes. Dundee United, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every... Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Dundee United are looking to go forward now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That looks a decent ball. Look at the space here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. It's played through for him. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Owen. And he was quick to react. Palmer. He's got away. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Palmer can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Corner number 2 then. Takes a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Dundee United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Berbatov gets into a good position. Palmer is there and he can pick it up. And it's Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his... And a header! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good chance here! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. Dundee United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Zielinski. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's really well manoeuvred. Eric Garcia cuts out the pass. And here's Shevchenko. Stojkovic. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
David De Gea.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Berbatov. Paris Saint-Germain have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontation, and the shots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. And it's Hakimi. Rice proves too strong. Rice getting forward. This is Owen. And that has put paid to that. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. He is! It's Neymar! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Palmer. Chance here to counter. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. Chouameni. And now the breakaway. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Good driving run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's a promising position, well read, and the danger is averted. Berbatov, and this is Shevchenko. And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries to play it through, and Dijk gets over and intercepts. Dundee United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. This ended up in no man's land. Kupchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Van Dijk. Kupchu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Kupchu. Hernandez makes the interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chouameni.
3 minutes.
Great vision. And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Berbatov. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Berbatov. Berbatov! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been hooked away. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Uniquement dans les parkings prévus les jours de match. Merci de votre compréhension.
So, into the second half.
Dundee United really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Some resolute defending there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Dundee United can't breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Delivers with whip. Zielinski. That's destined for the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's definitely onside. Oh, that's fabulous. Gabriel clears without hesitation. And they can counter here. Knocks it into space.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Zielinski. And this is Messi. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And he's there to get it away. And it's Zielinski. And he's picked it up out wide, driven in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Shevchenko does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Neymar. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is going for goal! Well taken goal. They are playing them off the park. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. Hakimi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Here comes the... And he scores! No, flags up on the far side.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And here's Shevchenko. He's having a hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Messi! And that's wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Chouameni. Hakimi. Now Neymar. That's good running with the ball. It's Neymar! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
They're up to 5 corners now. Shevchenko! And now a sudden chance to counter. Ball's played through. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Berbatov. Looking to play him in. Mbappe picks it up out wide. And a chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de bien vouloir prendre connaissance du communiqué envoyé par la police et qui s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that... Neymar! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Batistuta. And here's Couch. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Mbappe. Vitinha. Silvestre. He's through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Vitinha. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been caught on the finish! They've got to be quick to recover. And one more try! Cannavaro getting this one clear. Stojkovic! Dundee United with the corner, they're first. And he can thump it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Counts. It's Counts!
Dundee United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great vision. Batistuta. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Vitinha. He's in a great position here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Dundee United clearly should have gone for the easy...
Oh, good effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
It's a good foot in there. Zielinski. Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard. And that's gone loose. Batistuta. That is good alertness. Owen.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped.
Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Serginho. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vitinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Messi. He shifted it to the flank. Forced to go back. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Owen. Gerrard. Tries to play it through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. And across it goes. Silvestre deals with that comfortably. Now it's Batistuta. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Just a quick announcement.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're off again.
Dundee United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now, can they get him away? He played through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Batistuta. Counts. Batistuta. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Zanetti gets his head on it!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Terrific effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Owen. Oh, good spread.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Dundee United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And this is Owen. Shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. That is good alertness. That has ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti. Zanetti carries the ball down the right. Looking to play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gerrard. And it's Kaut. And Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Howson. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. And that is masterful defending. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were...
Real chance! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Mbappe.
So we have movement on
Number
both
10,
benches.
Owen.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Messi.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd
27,
expect when you have so much class from both sides.
And a header! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Coming on the field, number 9.
Crossed in again.
Number 21.
Rice clears it away.
Number 20.
Kilitshoy in the hunt and looking
Number
threatening.
77,
Can he get it
Neymar.
through?
Number
Rijkaard
17,
calmly
Patrick.
anticipates.
Substitution.
McAllister. Now it's Forlan. Pedri. Can he spark a counter here?
Dundee United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rui Costa. And here's Shevchenko. Bastoni gets a foot in here. McAllister. Good driving run. Bernardo Silva. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Forlan. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Great ball, and he tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish! And the comeback is complete! There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled.
Goes for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's Batistuta. McAllister. That looks a cracking ball. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away. And right near the end, we have parity. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of...
Shevchenko! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Always onto this. And the pass is intercepted. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
You were given when you were walking through the gates.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park.
And the finish! It's in! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, a breakthrough already. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's a great ball. He's having a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Now, can they get him away? Sylvestre calmly anticipates. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. Threads one in. Oh, he's played it in low.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And he's gone looking for safety.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
This is Owen. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Owen clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attack.
And a header! Deftly away. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ball is over the line. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Fiore, and there's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot!
Diouf clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Owen. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fiore. Great chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 2 then. That's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Belletti. And that has left him in a heap. Stood up well to him there. Matthäus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Fiore. He's in a good position here. Decent chance! And a neat finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Kante gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression.
Shot, surely! And there's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there. A few seconds.
Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Diouf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's delightful. He's having a pop! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And here's Owen. Mateus. And the shot! And it's made its way to him. There's the shot! Kilitshoy. Cafu. Diouf. Space for him to turn and look. And the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Owen. Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Real chance! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
Chance for a shot! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly.
Oh, great chance! And he shoots! Great football, shot and save.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Oh, what a win! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's lost his man here, and the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Madrid certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Please join me.
So that's it.